If you run ads and you do any sort of advertising for your products at all, no matter where it is, whether that's magazines, TV ads, radio ads, meta ads, Google ads, whatever it is, if you sell products using advertising, you need to do the two-step process that has worked since the beginning of time to actually advertise and sell something through your advertising. And that means that you have to capture emotion first, and then you justify that emotional sale that they've already made in their head using intellect. Okay, this is how everybody buys. This is how everybody has purchased from the beginning of time. They emotionally create an attachment with that product and they're emotionally sold, and then they use their intellect to justify the emotional purchase that they've already made in their head. And if they make that emotional bond with the product, then they make that emotional sale, but the intellect piece is not good enough to justify it in their head, then they won't follow through with it. But we can't use intellect to just right off the bat try and sell something to them. People aren't persuaded with facts. They're persuaded with emotions, and they use those facts to justify that emotional sale. But the problem with 99% of advertising today is they just jump right to the intellectual part, right to the facts. They jump right to the analytics and the reasons and the numbers and the benefits and all this and that. And they don't stop to take the time to form that emotional attachment with the customer right away. So if I was doing this for my businesses or all 24 people in my private client group, which I guess I do this on a regular basis, what I would do is I would use emotion to get somebody in your door, whether that's them physically walking into your door, whether that's them clicking on your ad or engaging with it in any way, or giving you a call on the phone. No matter what type of business you have, you capture the emotional bond first and get them into your door. And then once they're in there, once they've clicked to your sales page, once they have called you on the phone, once they have walked into your door, and so that's when your selling begins. Your selling begins on the sales page. It begins when they walk into your door and start talking to you. It begins when they give you a call. That's when the sale begins. And you have to start intellectually justifying the emotional attachment that they've already made with you and your product. This emotional, intellectual interplay is fundamental to selling a lot of products, to creating a culture in your customer list, creating a community of people that likes you, they know you, they trust you, and they're not just using your product to solve a one-time thing. They're actually becoming part of your family and part of your community when they purchase something from you. It doesn't just create buyers, it actually creates customers, people that are gonna come to you multiple times over. And when you create this emotional bond with somebody and you fulfill it with a great product, that means that you increase the amount of times that they're going to purchase from you and the amount of times that they're going to keep returning to your business. This is how you increase the business as a whole and kind of compound the results that you're doing or the efforts that you're putting in right now over the long term. This is how you create people that come back and are customers for life. And what this does is by increasing this lifetime value, it increases how easy all of your marketing right now is. It makes your marketing easy because you know that, hey, this person is going to come back for 4 times and spend an average of $200 with us each time. That person's worth $800 to us. So it makes our ads easier because we know that, hey, we can spend up to $799 on all of our ads and still be profitable by $1. We just have to play the volume game. And obviously we don't want to do that, right? But it makes it so that you don't have to worry about how much your ads cost. It makes it so you don't have to worry about how much your clicks cost or your video views cost or any of that. Right? CPMs don't matter when you know that the lifetime value of the customer is going to be exponentially larger than the money you're putting in to acquire that customer. And then you start to live off of that lifetime value. And instead of saying, hey, we need to make 60K this month, so we have to, spend $30,000 on our ads, we know that a customer is worth, let's say, $1,000 to us. So all we have to do is get 60 people on our list. That's it. Okay? And that's where that lifetime value comes in. But you can't do that without a killer product and first creating that emotional bond with your customers, and then using the intellect on your sales page and the facts on your sales page and the benefits there to justify that purchase that they've already made in their head. This is how you win in the long term. This is how you compound your business and exponentially grow instead of just putting money in and getting a little bit out every single day and trying to live off that. If you want to really scale your business and move things to the next level, it's all about that lifetime value, and it's all about that community that you create with your customers by first selling them through emotion.